There's a house right up the block here that just sold for $830,000. This is a picture of it right here. And this house right here, which is completely identical, same layout, same everything, just 2 houses down, sold for $750,000 last August. 7 months, $80,000.
What the hell is going on?
It would be cold and windy the day that I filmed this. Jesus Christ. What's going on, guys? So my name is Danny. I'm a realtor out here in Southern California, and the question I've been getting the most is, should I buy in 2021? It's a great question, and the answer is yes and no, like with anything. Yes and no. There's advantages and disadvantages with both spectrums of it. So before we dive in, I have to go get something to snack on before we get to the office because I am starving. I had my workout already. I'm dying of hunger. But let's go. I'll be right back. Ended up getting an acai bowl from this place. I was planning on just getting a protein bar. But all right, let's go ahead and get to the office and talk about the pros and cons about buying a house today. All right, so the negatives. So there's always going to be cons with anything, but big cons right now are going to be with the fact that it's highly competitive. There are a lot of other buyers out there with the same kind of mindset. Interest rates are low, so I want to go ahead and buy. But the thing is, there's no inventory, and with no inventory, that means that prices are going to be jumping up higher. Everyone's fighting for the same property. I have to pee. But there's definitely a ton of benefits when it comes to purchasing a house right now. One big benefit is the fact that interest rates are crazy low. So yeah, money's cheap, which allows you to build equity a lot better. You're not paying as much towards interest rate, but you're paying on the house a little bit more. I'll show you guys what's called an amortization table. Can't talk. This is cold. An amortization table. I'm going to put it on the screen. That table is going to show you what you're going to be paying towards the primary of the loan and what you're going to be paying towards the interest of the loan of the same type of or same price range but different interest rate. I'm going to show you that, guys. I'm going to show you that. Why can't I talk? I'm going to show you guys that next. But before that, I want to go through some bullet points, all right? So the cons are prices are high. There is no inventory, so it's highly competitive. Big cons. But the pros are the fact that money is cheap. You can build equity faster. And there's a sector of the market that really hasn't been touched. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about that later, but this is really cool and it's a great way to get into the investment game. Stay tuned. So I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to go based off of very basic numbers and going off the standard that this calculator goes off of. This is a free website that you can look up on your own. First situation is going to be a house at $300,000 with an interest rate at 3%. And then the second situation is going to be a house at $300,000 with an interest rate at 4%. And we're going to take a look at what you're paying towards interest and what you're paying towards principal. All right, so you see here, home value $300,000, down payment at 3.5%, FHA, all things kind of basic, right? So the first year, 2021, you'd be paying $7,181.24 towards interest, and then $5,024 towards principal, with a balance of $284,000 at the end of the year. Okay, you're gonna be borrowing $289.5. Jesus. So let's change this to 4%. Now the interest rate has gone up $2,000. So it's gone up from $7,000 to $95.86.87, and principal is down to $42.34.30. So you're gonna be building equity faster than you're gonna be paying interest. And that's super, super important to really know about. All right, so hopefully that helps you guys out with actually kind of figuring out what your equity would be between different interest rates and kind of clearing things up for you, right? So if this helps you guys out in any way possible, please do me a favor, hit the like button. It's gonna spread the word. Make sure that YouTube spreads this to other people and suggests it to other people so I can help more people with real estate and getting the right information out there. Thank you so much. I gotta get to work. I gotta get some calls done, and I'll see you guys at lunch. All right, so lunch turned into a long work day, and yeah, I wanted to make sure to finish this video, wrap it up, and give you that last point that I was talking to you about, the market that not a lot of people are really taking advantage right now, and that's the multifamily property market. A lot of people are focusing on single family homes right now, and if you don't know already, with maybe an FHA or VA type loan, or really any type of conventional loan, you can purchase up to 4 units without going into commercial space. So yeah, a single family home, duplex, triplex, and a fourplex you can purchase, and these can be income producing properties for you, income producing assets for you. All right, so I am a visual person, so this is what I came up with. So let's say you buy a 4 unit. You have tenant 1, tenant 2, tenant 3, and then tenant U, you have to, with an FHA or VA type of loan, you have to live in the property. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's say you buy this property. Let's say you buy this property here for $1 million. Very possible. All right, and your mortgage is $6,000, right? All right, and then tenant 1, tenant 2, and tenant 3 are paying you $3,000 a month. You are going to be living for free. Again, very, very possible. I think that this is a market that a lot of people can really take advantage of. And I think that it's worth looking into for yourself and for your future self as well. It makes a lot of sense. It's gonna help you out in the long run. All right, so I guess this video is gonna be featuring my daughter because she started getting a little bit fussy here. All right, so I wanted to really end this and wrap this up with a little bit of advice. It's a crazy market out there, guys. Keep putting yourself out there, keep making those offers. Don't get discouraged just because the market is what it is right now. A lot of people are competing for the same property. But if you overlook it, and if you decide to take a break or really just decide to go in a different direction and not stay consistent with what you're looking for, sometimes you'll miss opportunities. And I think aggressive patience is really key right now. The thing that's happening right now is that sellers are selling their property for a profit, a major profit right now. With that, they're able to put their equity, the equity that they have, and shift it to another property, which gives them a lot more leverage, a lot more cash in their pocket. I've seen properties going up to $100,000 over asking. And that's because the person that purchased that person's house put $100,000 over asking. And now they have an influx of $100,000 that they need to put into a property. Sometimes it's where they need to put the money into a property and not necessarily that they want to put the money into a property. But again, aggressive patience is really, really key. Stay on it, know what you want, and don't overpay for a property just because of some emotional base. Be smart, guys. Don't just purchase something and not be able to afford it. Think about the future. Think about what tomorrow is going to bring you, and you'll be good. You'll be good. Make sure you have a good team on your side, good realtors, good lenders, and you'll be just fine. All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully this got you a good amount of information. I'll see you guys next time. Say bye, mamas. Bye. All right, guys. Bye.